is once again staring into abyss of political chaos. A shocking claims emerged of a shoot to kill posture allegedly directed at opposition leader Robert Kyagulanyi, popular known as Bobi Wine, while veterinary dissident Dr. Kizza Besigye is reported to be in critical condition following violent confrontations with state security. The country is gripped by fear, anger, and uncertainty. According to opposition figure and rights activists, Bobi Wine's movement have increasingly being made with heavy military deployments, roadblocks, and live ammunitions, raising alarm that the state has shifted from intimidations to outright elimination.
If people don't have money to remain at the polling station, you'll be there like a dormant people. Vote and go home. You will not count the votes. You will not see even the votes you are going to count. Their machines are going to count the votes. So what are you going to be keeping? I saw some old woman, even some old man. For us, we shall vote and remain there and vote. What are you going to protect? At the Tare Center, we shall only allow two people, the candidate and the other two people. The rest will be out too. So what are you going to do? Don't expect, don't even think a day that we will announce Bobi Wine. President Museveni, who's on the chair, will still remain in the chair. Never think on that day that Museveni will leave this power by voting. No. Don't waste our time. Just go and vote and count what you know. We still want President Museveni. He has done nothing to this country, but a lot he has done. He's going to be the president, believe me or not. So this time we are very sure President Museveni will become the president. And actually voting, if you can take me away, the Satan comes to the NS8. What about the president? They do not go on TV. If you are still crying from Museveni, General Mosca in Uganda is coming also. After Museveni, General Mosca in Uganda is coming. Are you going to kill each other? You shout and shout, whoa.
Abatuze benna tete, mwenna abatulaba wano wetuli na tete namwe abatulaba ku mutimbagano.
While authorities insist security forces are maintaining law and order, critics say the message on the ground is chillingly clear: silence the opposition at all costs. At the same time, news surrounding Dr. Kizza Besigye, Uganda long-time symbol of resistance, has sent shockwave across the region. Allies say Besigye sustained severe injuries during a crackdown, sparking fears for his life. Images and eyewitnesses accounts describe a brutal response that many believes crossed the line from enforcement into punishment. Human rights organizations warn that Uganda is drifting towards law-in-the-city civil conflict, where bullets replace ballots and dissent is treated as treason.
Premeditated power grab and a military coup against the sovereignty of the Ugandan people. Superintended for the benefit of dictator Yoweri Museveni, who grabbed power by the gun and so despises democracy that he once famously stated that he cannot be removed by a mere piece of paper. On January 15th, he transformed stand for the people's will as spelt out in the Ugandan constitution into a criminal enterprise by using the ballot as a smokescreen to continue his brutal military occupation and family cabal. The 71.61% algorithm, a manufactured fiction. The announced results are the product of centralized forgery, we present the following evidence of a predetermined outcome. The impossible register. The Electoral Commission, EC, inflated the National Voter Register to 21.6 million voters to match the National Resistant Movement's NRM fabrications, with the ruling party having claimed earlier that it had a membership of 20.1 million. By this claim, the NRM membership register grew by over 100% from the 8 million members that were known as of the 2021 elections. This kind of growth is not only statistically impossible, but also grossly fraudulent. Independents by civil society groups and political parties confirm that the Electoral Commission register is poisoned with duplicates, some people appearing over 50 times to match up with the NRM register fraud. In other cases, biodata of deceased persons, minors, and ghosts, people totally unknown, were identified. The preset target. After shifting his narrative in late 2025 to claim 2.7 million votes were stolen from him, Museveni, in 2021, Museveni deployed an algorithm designed to hit a 70+% threshold. This was a coronation by calculation, not a count. In early 2025, Museveni claimed that Bobi Wine had robbed him of 1 million votes in the 2021 election. At the peak of the campaigns in November 2025, he increased his claim to 2.7 million votes. In 2021, Yoweri Museveni claimed 6,042,898, while Bobi Wine was given 3,631,437 votes was given. Here, Museveni gave himself a margin of 2.4 million votes. In the 2026 elections, Yoweri Museveni claimed 7,946,772 votes against Bobi Wine's 2,741,238 votes. The margin this time around is 5.2 million votes. The difference between the two margins of 2.4 million in 2021 and 5.2 million in 2026 is 2.7 million, the exact figure which Museveni says he was robbed of in the last elections. This can only be possible by a special algorithm of a predetermined result. A chorus of threats. From General Muhoozi Kainerugaba's tweets vowing to crush opposition, to the parliamentary rhetoric of his Patriotic League of Uganda PLU group, members like David Kabanda, Minister Balam Barugahara, and NRM regime leaders like Speaker Anita Among and Deputy Speaker Thomas Tayebwa, among others, the regime said months ago that the result was decided before the first vote was cast, similar to previous and regional elections.
Social media is ablaze, with Ugandans asking one hunting question: is this still a democracy or a battlefield?
Our rally is beating our people. We've not done anything wrong.
President Yoweri Museveni government has dismissed claims of targeted assassinations, accusing the opposition of incitement and foreign propaganda. But the optics are dire. A manned vehicle of civilian neighborhoods, soldiers at political rallies, and bloodied opposition leaders have become the new normal. Across East Africa, the fear is contagious. Analysts warn that if Uganda implodes, the consequences will not stop in its borders. Refugees flows, economic disruption, and regional instability loom large. As Bobi Wine remains defiant and Besigye supporters pray for his survival, Uganda stands at a dangerous crossroads: reform of repression, dialogue or distraction. The world is watching, but for many Ugandans, help may already be too late. My name is Wanjala Bethwell, and this has been Havana Media. The world is watching.